theirs, there is no philosophy like theirs, there is no science like theirs, there is no religion like theirs. If they interact with other lands, certainly they will improve. But they did not pay any heed to the Al-Biruni's remarks. Even today, the entire world, the authors, intellectuals, economists, they are thinking about those points which were very clearly defined and explained by Lord Buddha. And again clarified by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar in his books of economics, sociology, and even constitution. And he warned that if this caste system goes abroad, certainly the entire world will be divided into Varnavastha. I will try. And recently, his warning became true. Isabel Wickerson has written a book named Caste, The Origin of Our Discontents in America. And she has compared the casteism in America. It is going to be like Indian casteism and Nazi Germany. Tyranny is being used. This fear is really very bad for our education system and for our awakening. It means we are not aware. R.C. Guha is a great historian. He has written a book regarding Democrats and dissenters. He dubbed the Indian democracy as 50-50 democracy. And he has noticed, he has explained about Dr. Ambedkar's vision that dissent must be taken care of. It's for the good of democracy. Inequality must be crushed. It must be uprooted. Same points what Dr. Ambedkar visualized. Amar Sen, the great economist, he wrote Inequality Re-Examined. Same points he discussed, and he claimed that Dr. B.R. Ambedkar is my father in economics. He says that without annihilation of caste, without annihilation of inequality, racism, other discrimination forms, market cannot develop. As Dr. Ambedkar devised and stated that without social and economic democracy, political democracy is of no use. The same statement Amar Sen gave, that the market cannot develop without the development of society. We should take care of the society. Abhijit Banerjee, the Nobel laureate, he has also written the same thing. So many times he has quoted Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, that the poverty is not due to the factors which we claim, but it is pattern, is in our historical structure. How we think, it matters a lot. How we make our decisions, whether they are regarding superstitions or regarding our festivals. According to international surveys, the Western world spends almost 20 hours for superstitions, and India spends 60 hours per year. This gap of 40 hours produces so many intelligent people, authors, historians, writers, critics. So this gap must be noticed by the people who are thinking about Dr. B.R. Ambedkar's motivational personality. K.R. Narayan Murthy wrote a book, A Better India, A Better World. Those points of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar we see again there. He also thinks that inequality is there. We should use our energy. We should forget our past. What Dr. Ambedkar did, he wanted to detach India from the past. He used the name of Hindu, but his aim was to take the favor of those people who love this world. He studies those scriptures where he found that some support for human rights was there. And he quoted again and again. But this country is meant by those people that the aggrieved stands with the perpetrators. Aggrieved does not stand with the aggrieved. That is why Bahujan unity does not seem possible. Why nations fail? That is a book written by S. Moglu. He wrote that wherever the powers and wealth, money, were given to a few in any country, those countries became extractive. They could not develop, like North America, North Korea, and America developed, South Korea developed, because they gave participation to all. Wherever social justice is there, certainly you see some kind of equality and development. Whatever is written by the economists and social justice advocates these days, Dr. Ambedkar becomes more and more important. Our new generation should see why Dr. B.R. Ambedkar is relevant and important for us. Dr. Ambedkar said that low aim is crime. I'm addressing to these students. Low aim is crime. Our aim should be very high. And if you do hard labor, the day will come that your opponents will come to support you. We need self-elevation, self-knowledge, self-respect. We have got all rights, but only because of the lack of self-respect. Every fifth day, one scavenger, one safai kamchari dies in the gutter of India. This is Times of India reporting. Without developing self-respect in our communities, certainly education will do some little work. We should get education, but for what? If we are educated and we don't go to our village, our relatives, our friends, and tell them that what you have to give up and what you have to adopt. Because you are leader of your village, leader of your relatives. If you are highly educated, you are employed abroad, you become IAS, IPS officer, doctor, engineer, whatever you get. So the students should understand the personality of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar regarding their aims in their life, that the higher aim is good. You have to develop your personality in such a way that you may be able to do very pragmatic work, pay back to society, pay back to family. Why Buddhism is important in Dr. Ambedkar's life? He was inclined and influenced by Buddhism. from the very beginning of his student life. Whatever exploitation he saw, that impacted upon his personality. He took a pledge to do away with the problem of untouchability. And Buddhism was the best. And whatever constitution he framed, only Buddhism could have supported it. Because the conduct of the Indians for ages has seen only discrimination. Either the people were ready to face discrimination, atrocities, or they were